Hello everybody, it's Grateful here, and today we're going to review some of these older tractors we've got on the farm yet that didn't come in that mod pack I reviewed last time, guys. We have some older tractors here, guys, a lot of tank tractors and a new combine. Well, you wouldn't really call it a new combine, guys. First we'll visit the store and show you the prices and where these would be located at in the mods. Let me see here, the tractors. The one right here without the bulldozer on the front is about 1,700, and it's a T150-9. And the one with the bulldozer front right here is a DT75, and it's 7,550 and 1,000 for the blade itself. Okay, now and the harvester is right here. It's 35,000. It's the NIVA SK5, and then the cutter itself is 2,500. So you're looking about 3,800 to own this system right here. But doesn't do corn or just basic wheat, canola, and barley. And if you have the multi-fruit mod, it'll do some of those multi-fruits too. But there's also one more I wanted to show you, but I wanted to buy it in here to show you guys, and that is the GAZ53 truck. We use this a lot on our farm. It comes in a variety of colors, guys, which is pretty nice. I personally like this gray one. And then you have to buy the back side of it here in the tippers. And again, you can choose the color of the tipper also. So we're going to go just a little bit darker. All right, guys, and we're going to go back here, and we're going to start each one of them up and move them around a little bit, guys. This one here has a very nice dash on the inside. Some of the other stuff could use a little bit of work, but the dash is really nice. It's all working. Has a fairly good sound file. This map here that we're playing on, the Great Smoky Mountains, for some reason, the mirrors aren't working on. So, but normally the mirrors would work on this one, and I forgot I have all the drive control stuff on. So. But this is a very nice truck. We use this mod an awful lot. But I mean, the dashes work, fuel gauge works, the speedometer works, and it's quite a little fun truck to drive around. Doesn't have a very big cargo hold. Works well for older equipment and stuff, so that you know, if you have a bigger combine, this truck will never work. Alright, guys, but now we're going to switch to another vehicle. Actually, we'll take this back to the farm, because we'll bring that combine over there and we'll actually show you how it works a little bit. Actually, we need to find a farm, or we need to find a field that has weed on it. What field 12 has weed on it, so we'll go to the farm anyway, then we'll go over to field 12. The truck doesn't have a very great top end. Looks like it's about 32 miles an hour. But then again, it is an older truck, you know, probably geared fairly high to be carrying as much weight as it does, so. But also on our farm, we use a weight mod that makes everything about twice as heavy as it is in the vanilla game, more true to real weight, so that you actually have to kind of think about what you're doing when you want to slow down and stuff like that. So, oh yes. We'll get over here to this field. Kind of some smaller roads on this map, guys. I really do like this map. Wish it was done a little bit better, but you know, it's probably still in development, this map. So hopefully we'll see better better versions of it coming up soon. So this is the farm here in the Great Smoky Mountains, guys. It's a fairly well-designed farm. Field 12 is going to be right up from there, so. And there's soybeans planted on the left here. We'll cover this farm in another video, guys. We should be pulling right up on field 12 here, guys. Yep, and there's field 12. So we're going to park this vehicle here, turn it off, and oops. We'll start off with this machine right here. Now this machine right here is pretty nice, guys. This one does not have a bulldozer on the front. It has working inside gauges. This machine is great for using older tractors, pulling around heavier equipment that most older tractors won't do. Like this could take the vanilla beginning seeder, where most of the other old tractors cannot pick it up without some problems. You might have a bit of a hard time steering this thing, but you know, this is quite fun to drive. Let me give you the name of this tractor here real quick again, guys. Oops, get over here to the mods. This tractor here is the T150-9. Does not have a very good top end. About 18 miles an hour. And another thing about this tractor, it does not seem to get dirty. So I mean, if you're looking for that dirt, it's not going to happen on this tractor. But very good pulling power. It's a little bit harder to use the mouse and keyboard for, because this thing likes to turn sharp. And if you're experiencing lag, this tractor here can give you a bit of issues, guys. So, but that's this tractor, guys, and let's move on to the next tractor. Alright, guys, this one here is kind of funny. This one here is the, this one here we use with forestry because it has a blade on the front of it. And we can push around trees really well with this. This is a DT75. Kind of sounds a bit like a steel chainsaw when you start it up here. I'll start this thing up for you guys. Alright, now this thing here, guys, operates a bit differently. This one here does not have near as good of brakes as the other one does. It takes a minute to stop this one, especially if you're going down a hill. See, I applied full brake there, guys, and it took it a minute to stop that. So when you're using this, be fully aware that this thing does take a minute to stop, guys. It doesn't just automatically come to a rolling stop. So let's attach the blade to this thing. But you know, why this blade works so good is because you're able to lower it and raise it. Once it's lowered to the ground like that, you can push around wood pretty easy and just move around wood. We really like this in logging. We attach the stump grinder to the back of it, and you know, use it to push around wood and to grind stumps while we're out logging. Excellent logging tractor, guys. I couldn't. Maybe if we could get the brakes fixed a little bit more, it might be a little bit better, but it's pretty good, guys. Does not have a huge top end on this thing either. Looking like it's going to be 18 or 19, somewhere in there. But, you know, once you get this thing going full bore, like here, I'm going to step on the brakes. It does take a minute to stop this thing. And if you're on a hill, it takes even longer. So be aware. But, I mean, it's a pretty nice tractor, guys. I mean, the bulldozer action works on it fairly well, and it will pick up a stump grinder. I mean, it's great. It's great for forestry work. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to the NIVA SK5 combine, guys. Now, this one is quite a fun piece of equipment, guys. Since we're close to the shop here, instead of tabbing through the tractors, we'll just walk over there. But This is a very, very well modeled combine. One of the best modeled combines in the game. There is one problem with it that you know, I'd like to see fixed in a future version, but as of right now, it is really nice, guys. Take a look at the outside and all the belts and stuff that they have going on here. And most of these, when we start up the combine, we'll start moving, and a lot of articulated moving parts here, guys. So we're going to start this thing up. This thing has a bit of a start sequence too, guys. So. Alright, we're going to pick up the header, and we're actually going to do a little bit of threshing with this machine, because I do want to show you the problem it does have, which kind of stinks, because overall this is a very good machine. And again, hopefully it does get fixed with the future incarnation of this machine. They put this header so close to the back, it's going to be kind of hard to get attached to this. So let's get a better angle. And well, why? Oh, I see. I see. Ha ha. I'm like, man, why am I not attached? That looks pretty good. But I forget the header on this thing is actually a little bit off-centered. There we go. Now we're going to head over to, I believe it's field 12, yep, and we're going to do a little bit of wheat combining, guys, so we'll show you the actions that this thing has here. I think we can get there quicker than the other route we took last time, so we're going to take a left here. Only has about a top end of about 16, and it combines at about 6, just about the average of all the rest of the combines. There's no real front cutter blade teeth, as you see there, but when you turn the machine on, all the forks on the wheel on the front actually stay pointed down, unlike some other combines that we're using right now that they just like one direction, and as the wheel turns, the forks on it keep in that one direction without staying down. So let me see here. Oh yes, this is a much shorter route to the field and to the farm. Well, I don't know about much shorter, but it is quite a bit shorter. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this map goes in the future. I like seeing American maps since there's not a whole lot of them. I do know that the South Dakota map came back out, and you know that map has great potential, but just I mean, I'd like to see a lot more done with it than what's being done right now. So it looks like it's pretty much just the South Dakota map was just being straight moved over from 13 without any graphical improvements, which I really would like to see some graphical improvements on that map. Alright guys, we're getting close to the field, and we'll show you all the moving parts of this combine. I think future incarnations of this combine could be very nice too. And you know, I would really like to see some more older equipment coming, especially maybe some older United States equipment. I know in 13 they had some older case equipment that was really nice. Alright, we're going to take a right and go up this hill, and then our wheat field should be right there. Oh yeah, definitely slows down on the hills. Yeah, I forgot about that. This does not have a whole lot of power behind it, so... Oh, and when you combine soybeans, I'm pretty sure it is the mod itself. that has not been updated greatly, but when you're combining soybeans, it does have the wheat animation coming through there, and I believe that's with all combines right now, guys. So, all right, guys, the first thing we're going to need to do is press the X button to unfold it, which just is opening up a little hatch right there. And then the next thing we can do is start up the combine itself. And you can actually see there is a lot of moving parts to this combine. All the belts and pulleys and stuff like that are turning. Really nice animation on the outside of this thing, guys. It's really well done. So let's actually put it to use here, guys, and check it out a little bit. Now see, here's the only problem I have with this combine, is the way it lays the straw swath down. It doesn't actually get to the back of the combine. You know, if the animation were smooth and right up to the back of the combine, I would have absolutely no problems with this combine, guys. That is my one problem right there, is the way that straw comes out the back of this machine. But it does look good, and it does work great when you chop the chaff coming out of the back. I mean, much better look to it there. But alright, guys, that is... Oh, here, let's take a look at it from the inside here, guys. You can see the window on the storage there. But, guys, this is the NIVA SK5, guys. And this is the older tractors that we have been using on the farm, guys. This is a review of them. And, guys, I'm grateful. And until next time, guys, peace, love, and hippie grease. And thanks for watching, guys.